The thing that I've come to love the most about St. Andrews over the years is the fact that it's not only a place for athletes and jocks, it's also a place for guys that are amazing artists or singers or actors, and the school as a whole just embraces it. And whatever you're doing, you know that you have the student body behind you.
Being able to play sports, being able to be into drama, being able to not be pigeonholed into one section and just be characterized as that one person, as just a jock, as someone who's creative. You could be whoever you wanted to be there.
I played soccer, I played some tennis, was one of the actors in the school play, and we played the girls' roles as well as the guys' roles. Luckily, I was too tall to be a girl.
What is amazing is when you're there after going back after 30 or 40 years, you see the first football team play, you see the cadet parade in May, the carol service, the chapel service. So many things are still consistent.
I discovered there were talents that I didn't know I had. I had always enjoyed sports. I was a 3-term athlete when I was there, but sometimes I'd find myself jogging off the rugby field and right onto the stage for more practice. I was in drama while I was there, in the musicals specifically, and I found out I could sing.
Playing the semifinal of the Metro Bowl versus St. Mike's, I had 2 touchdowns, like 200 yards, and then right as soon as I finished that game, I didn't even have time to shake hands. I got into my parents' car. They drove me to St. Andrews, where I had to get in makeup to go on stage to play Fagin and Oliver Twist about 2.5 hours later. Easily one of the best experiences of my life.
I am constantly amazed by the talent that resides in so many of them, and talent in a broad sense, whether it's musical, whether it's academic, whether it's dramatic. They're a remarkably gifted group of individuals, and I'm not sure that's unique to the St. Andrews boys, but I think it's the St. Andrews environment that brings that out in them. And for me, as a parent, where else would I want my child to be?
All 3 of my boys became prefects and on first teams and took everything out of St. Andrews they could. And they keep it really close in their heart. And their very best friends are from there, still to this day.
I have friends that I may not have seen in 6 months or 2 years, and I pick up literally 2 minutes after where I left off with them.
It's an amazing feeling when you're a part of a community, I was born an only child, so I didn't know what that felt like for the first 10 years of my life, I guess. And when I came here, I instantly felt like I now had 500 brothers.
He doesn't just become a student at St. Andrews. He becomes a brother, a member of the brotherhood, and his family become Andreans.
Well, St. Andrews is more than just a school. It's a community. There's a social network. There's a parents network. That it goes from being a school to the point where you're family. Everybody's family.
It can become as fulfilling and absorbing an experience for us as it is for our sons.
What I've discovered is, not only the richness of the environment and the wonderful qualities of the teaching staff there, and the history that it carries, and the pride that it engenders, not only in the boys as the students, but in the greater St. Andrews community, and I include myself as part of that.
I consider myself an Andrean. I have been part of the school for so long, and just because I'm not a boy doesn't mean I'm not an Andrean.
St. Andrews provided me with the tools that I needed to become the person I am today. It instilled, for the first time in my life, a work ethic in me and a respect for not only my community, but the people around me.
It comes through in their personalities. It's what you see when you go on campus and you talk to any of the boys, and they just know how to behave, and they know just how to behave.
You learned some discipline. Cadets was useful. You learned something about leadership. You also learned how to follow orders. And you learned what bureaucracy was like and how to try and live with it.
When the founders founded this place, they knew what they were doing.
It's just a great place to build a great all-round character in a young man. St. Andrews is a great place to send a child.
St. Andrews taught me to care about the people around you. It taught me to try as hard as you can. It taught me to be a leader, And it taught me to have fun while you do all of that.
What is weak becomes stronger, and what's strong becomes even stronger. And if they could do that with me, I thought they could do it with my 2 sons, and they did.
I had such an amazing experience at St. Andrews that I want to be able to share and give back and provide in any way that I can that same opportunity for other students, other boys, so that they can enjoy the same experiences that I did.
I think it's important to support the school for a bunch of reasons. First of all, you want the school to do well, you want the school to succeed, and you want it to be a mark of excellence.
Other parents have come through for their boys as the school has developed over time. So the current parents are very supportive of this campaign. They see that this is a legacy that they can leave for future students.
You got a certain skill and a certain thing from that school, and at some point, you know, you got to give back. I mean, it's not, you don't have to, but in a way, I think you do.
I appreciate the place so much and what it gave me in terms of the confidence and the relationships I've built in my time there, friendships specifically, but you know, the opportunities to open my eyes to areas of myself that I didn't know existed. You know, talents I had that otherwise would have remained buried, that became, you know, that came to light because of the opportunities that St. Andrews gave me.
It's as much a part of me as anything else is.
And you have this overwhelming feeling of belonging and community and this sense of strength, and that you have so much support there that's something that you carry with you as you go through your life. It lasts forever.
My brother was at St. Andrews. My 2 sons went to St. Andrews. I have 2 grandsons. I'm going to make sure they go there. It has made a big difference in all of our lives.
That's a place that I want my son to go to. That's a place that when I drive back up onto the property of St. Andrews, I drive past Andy, I feel like I'm back at home.
I believe very strongly in giving back. I think we took away a lot from St. Andrews, and although our boys had an awesome time, I expect that our grandsons will have an even more awesome time.